Today is my birthday, so I am thinking to make strawberry macaron cake today. This is a dessert I've always wanted to try. I love macarons and I love strawberry Fraisier cake, so I thought why not combining them together, and I'm so glad I tried. I loved it. We're gonna make all from scratch, so let's get started. First, let's make from GENOISE sponge cake. Add egg and granulated sugar in a bowl and warm them up. Whip with high speed until it gets very fluffy, like this much. And lower the speed and keep whipping until it gets very shiny, like this. Add sifted cake flour and fold them until you don't see any flour. And add oil and milk and continue folding. Continue folding until it froze like this. In the past, I made a video all about GENOISE sponge cake with much more tips and tricks, so check it out later if you are interested. Next, let's make macarons. Add granulated sugar and water in a pan and heat up. Brush the side with water a couple times as you go to avoid crystallization. Meanwhile, add granulated sugar and egg whites in a bowl and whip until it gets very fluffy. Now the syrup reached to 118 Celsius, which is 244 Fahrenheit, so it's ready. Slowly add the syrup into the meringue like this and continue whipping with high speed until it cools down enough. Sift powdered sugar and almond flour together. And mix with egg whites to make the paste. Touch the bowl, and when it's gently warm, it's ready. This is the perfect consistency you want. Nice and curly, like this. Today I added some pink and purplish pink curry and add 1 big scoop of meringue first and mix until it's roughly combined. I decided to add a little bit more curry and add some more meringue and mix. And add the rest and keep doing the macaronage until you get the right consistency. So let's keep going. This is still too thick. See, I'm getting sweaty. And this one flows nicely, so it's ready. Watch this video to learn how to make macarons with Italian method a lot more in details. The diameter of macarons is about 6.5 centimeters today, and I baked with 300 Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. Make sure to adjust the time and temperature depending on your oven and the size of your macarons. When they bounce back like this when you touch their heads, it is ready.
Hey, buddy.
Next, we are making pastry cream to make creme mousseline, which is for Fraisier cake. Add milk, vanilla beans, and about half amount of the granulated sugar in the pan and heat up until it starts simmering. Add yolks in a bowl. Today I used the egg whites to make macarons, so I saved it for that. Add the rest of the granulated sugar and mix until it gets more pale. I'm going to add all-purpose flour and cornstarch and that's right, I almost forgot. Pinch of salt. Mix until they are completely smooth. The milk is simmering and it's ready. Looks great. Add a little bit first and quickly mix. And gradually add more, mix and pour it back to the pan. Watch this video to learn about pastry cream step by step. Now under the medium heat, continue mixing with high speed constantly until it starts boiling and the cream starts to look shinier.
Right now it's shinier and it is a little bit looser. Alright, so I'm going to turn it off.
Cover with plastic wrap and let it cool down. Set aside. To make it look extra gorgeous, I painted edible gold. Now I'm cutting the sponge very thin. And cut with a 6.5 centimeter ring, which is about the same size with my macarons. And also cut with a 5 centimeter cookie cutter for the second layer. But you can pipe macarons with any sizes or shapes, of course, to change them around. Using the same 6.5 centimeter rings, I set clear films inside, which is 3 centimeter high this time. If you cannot get the thick film, you can use rings with higher height or use silicone molds that look similar to the shape. Cut strawberries very thin and attach on the side. Pastry cream is cold enough It's very thick like this once it's cooled, so make sure to mix again and make it loose. And make sure your pastry cream is not cold so that it blends much easier with butter. With one batch of the recipe, it makes about 550 grams of pastry cream. So I added the same amount of butter, which is about 5 sticks of US butter. Make sure the butter is completely softened to make smooth cream. Don't forget to add salt. And first, whip butter until it gets very fluffy. By letting it contains a lot of airs like this, it can blend easier with pastry cream later. Clean up your bowl as you go, as always. And add some pastry cream and whip. When the butter or pastry cream is cold here, they might not blend well and can look separated, so be careful with the temperatures. Add the rest of pastry cream and whip more. Now, usually I love to finish my Fraisier cream by adding a lot of cherry alcohol called kirsch. It just goes so well with this cream and strawberries, so if you can get it, I highly recommend to use that. It tastes so good. But since Lei is eating it this time, I decided to add orange juice instead since I already bought it for her to drink later. But I've gotta say the flavor was very subtle and didn't have much kick to it. So to really highlight the flavor of fresh strawberries, the kirsch alcohol or even like strawberry puree might be much better choice. And also watch this video to learn more about the cream mousseline to really understand about it in a deeper level. Pipe some cream and add some fresh strawberries inside. After I tasted it though, I felt I should have added a lot more strawberries, so please do that if you try. Place the second layers of the sponge. Pipe more cream on top. And smooth out the surface. And chill completely in the fridge until the butter inside gets hardened. Once they are hardened, place on top of the macaron shells. Remove the films. And sandwich with the other macaron shells. Now it is the most fun part, which is decoration. Using the extra cream, attach the mini macarons and strawberries on top. And garnish thyme or anything you like on top. And lastly, finish off with gold leaf. And it is done. Since this cream contains a lot of butter, I recommend to let it sit in a room temperature for about 30 minutes or more to enjoy softer texture before you eat, or you can also reduce some butter when you make the cream.
This is mine. Mama, what is this?
It's orange juice.
Yummy.
Alright. Ready?
Yes. Happy birthday to Mama. Happy birthday to Mama. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Mama.
Thank you. Yay!
Let's eat it.
Let's eat it. You look like a unicorn.
Mama, can you give me some more?
Oh, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and like this.
And Jane, if you like us to get a video, you gotta change your mind.
And share it with your friends who might enjoy this
Share with
video.
your friends or not like to share for you to get your chance.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. So I'll see you in my next
Next
video.
video.
Bye bye.
See you next video. I see.